Hi everyone! I'll be recreating this lunchtime sketch that I did the other day on a larger scale. I decided to use watercolours to recreate this one. I start by sketching the character and defining basic shapes and the layout before going into more detail. Once I think I've got the shape down right, I go over with a darker pencil just to outline them further. I had a bit of trouble with that front foot there. I rubbed it out a couple of times. Still didn't really get it right in the end, but kept at it anyway. So now I'm blocking in some more detail of the pants and further outlining the legs. Again, that foot really killed me. Moving on to the face, the character in my sketch had sunglasses on, which I feel like I did better the first time, but I believe her expression was a little bit better in this picture. So I laid down some masking tape to get a fine defined line in the background, which you will soon find out was a very bad idea. So the watercolours that I was using there is just a really cheap pair that I got a few years ago just from a cheap shop. I have always admired watercolours and wanted to get better at them, and have not bought other ones since then, but I thought I'd give this painting a go with the ones that I had. This experience has taught me that I will definitely need to invest in a higher quality. So I'm just walking down the colours at the moment, so the blue for the water and green mixed with some yellow for some highlights on the grass. I really hate the brown in the pack of watercolours that I've got. It's not a very vibrant brown, so I tried to spice it up a little bit with some oranges and a little bit of black. Unfortunately, this third tree that I started blocking in bled a little bit through with the other colours. As you can see, my paper has ripped where I've started to take off the masking tape, but decided to soldier on anyway and continue with the painting. You see me here rubbing out the harsh lines of pencil that I used. So I mixed a really nice skin colour with some pink, white, a little bit of orange and some yellow. Just blocking in a base colour. I ran out of paint and had to mix some more, and couldn't get the tones right, so that back leg turned out much darker than I had wanted. So I mixed some more white into it to make it a bit lighter, and now I'm adding in the shadow tones for the rest of the body. Then also going over with some white for some highlights. I actually added in a fair bit of white onto the back leg and evened out the really harsh colour that I had, which worked out well. Moving on to the pants now, obviously painting them red, a nice vibrant red. To get some shadow tones, I added a little bit of purple and also white for some highlights. As you can see, it bled a little bit into her leg, but carried on anyway. Now adding a white for the base of the shirt, wanted the shirt to be white anyway. To add in some shadows, I just used a really light blue. I was really nervous about using the paint to do the finer details of the face, especially because I kind of stuffed up the glasses there a little bit. So I carried on with the hair initially to get a nice tone of the hair, because like I said, I didn't really like that yucky brown colour. I added some black and mixed that with the brown to make a nice dark brown, which turned out okay. To add some extra tones into the hair, I also added some white and even a little bit of purple. To outline the artwork, I'm using my Faber-Castell Pin Artist pens. This one here, I'm using the medium to scratch in the border of the background and also some details of the tree. For the rest of the artwork, I use the bold brush to add details. I decided to use the pens rather than the paints to add the details of the face, as I felt like I had more control with those. Overall, I think it turned out pretty good considering the few mistakes that I made and the cheaper quality of paint. I do hope you enjoyed watching the video, and if you have any suggestions of art that you'd like to see me make and a good quality set of watercolours, I'd love to hear them. Thanks for watching, guys.